So we were talking about strippers earlier, and I've been thinking about it, and I can tell you guys pretty much my entire experience with strippers, and maybe that'll explain why I feel the way I do about strippers. My first introduction to the idea of a stripper was at my mom's 40th or 30th birthday party, whatever the fuck. It was her over the hill party, right? And I'm like 8 years old or some shit. And my Uncle Jimmy, now you gotta look at this through the eyes of an 8-year-old that does not know that strippers exist. I don't even know that people are paying money to watch. So all of a sudden in the party, this music comes on, and my Uncle Jimmy, who's this kind of like fattish, tall, hunched over dude, starts peeling his fucking clothes off. And he strips down to a banana hammock. And he had a big old dick in there, too, because it was just flopping around. It's so gross.
You were 8. At 8, all dicks look big. All dicks look big when you're 8.
Well, okay, yeah, you got to look at it. That's what I'm saying. You got to come on the ride with me. You got to look at it through the eyes of an 8-year-old.
My apologies.
It was huge. And the fucking banana hammock on it, I shit you not, said, "Beware of the giant worm." And it had a big worm on it. And he's flopping his balls and his dick in everybody's faces, and everybody's hooting and hollering. Now, it was a big joke to them, but for me, it was my first taste of a stripper. And it was horrible. I hated the taste of the stripper. I had nightmares about I shit you not, I had nightmares about my Uncle Jimmy running into my room with the "Beware of the giant worm" banana hammock on, shaking his dong around and shit.
Why did he make you taste it?
It scarred me in a very personal way. So, the next stripper happened when I was like 16, 17. And we all had jobs, and we thought we were big shit. We were house sitting for a friend's mom that was out of town. And we ordered a stripper. I gotta be honest with you, dude. Like, it was the creepiest moment because, and I don't want to be too personal about this, but there was a dude there that is now a chick. But at the time, he was trying to perpetrate like a dude. The first thing that happened is the stripper comes in, and she's hot, whatever. Definitely hot enough for a bunch of 17-year-old dudes for a stripper. She's got this goon with her who's chilling in the corner, which instantly takes the hot level down because I'm worried about the goon now. And she goes straight towards the trans guy that's not trying to perpetrate like he's not a trans person. And he fucking froze up like a zombie. I swear to God, his skin got waxy, his eyes got glassy, and he just sat there while this chick pulled her titties out. And I'm watching this spectacle going, how am I supposed to even think about being hard in this room? How is it? And then, of course, my mind goes back to the giant worm flopping in my fucking face. And so I'm just like, so those are my two stripper associations. I had a couple of good trips to a strip club that I won't talk about because whatever, you go, you pay a few dollars, look at some ass. But the next one that really fucking hurt is the one that I was going to tell you guys earlier. My 21st birthday. I was living in Arizona at the time, so I come home to where I grew up for my 21st birthday. All my friends come. I started drinking at like 8 a.m. on my birthday. By the time, it's like 2, I'm obliterated. Any normal man would be completely out, puked, passed out in the pool, but I'm just barely functional, outside. I'm reduced to the level of a toddler drunk. I'm demanding pizza, and everybody keeps going. So at one point, my mom comes out, and she goes, "Peaches, I got that pizza." You see, Billy already knows where this is going. And me, I'm so drunk, I'm like, okay. So I get up, and I walk into the room, and all my, friends and most of my family, my mom, my stepdad is in the room. My fucking Aunt Barbara and Uncle Floyd are in the... And I'm like, where's the pizza? But there's also this hot broad and this chair in the middle of my mom's living room. I'm too drunk to comprehend what's going on before her vagina is in my face.
What is up with your family and having family stripper parties? What is this?
This is why I didn't want to tell this story, because it's so fucking weird.
We're all in now.
Your pizza.
Dude, I remember this chick pulling a fucking like $20 bill off of my nose with her fucking labia. And I fucking rolled my head over and my mom is standing there clapping. This is a memory that I have. And people ask me why I don't like strippers and strip clubs and shit. Can you blame me?
Here's your pizza.
Well, I would tell you why.
Peaches, if you need another 20, Mama's got one. If you want her to pull the fucking dollar bill off your fucking nose with her pussy again. This is my 21st birthday.
You need more stripper situations without your fucking mom around. This is the problem.
Dude, this bitch, like, not only did she, and I was too drunk to fucking even enjoy it. Like, I was beyond whiskey dick, and plus the setting was just like, there's no way.
Did you want to get a boner in front of your mom?
No, that's the whole thing. Like, but that, like, even though she was trying, she never manipulated a boner out of me. But dude, it was the fucking memories that I have of this party are so weird. I don't even want to talk about them, dude.
Can we get one weird one?
I remember, I have these flashes of memories from this party, and there's a tape. There's a tape of this party, by the way, that exists out there in the world. I remember at one point, it became very BDSM. Like, at first,
with your parents,
it was stripper shit. But then the stripper became very BDSM, and she wanted to, like, spank and humiliate people and shit. I remember laying on my back next to a bunch of my friends, all stripped down to our fucking underwear. All of them had fucking boners. I remember it, dude, clear as fucking day. And this stripper is, like, picking them up and spanking them. Like, she was using a leather-studded belt to spank people and shit. It was the weirdest fucking... So, like, honestly, this happened. I shit you not, dude. It's real.
Why?
I don't know. I don't know.
We need to have a stripper party. Me and you, Paul. I helped you get through the chicken bone wings. I helped you release some of that salt. I need to make strippers good again for you.
Man, that night that we were having the chicken at the 5 spot, I was like, this is the chicken that Paul
It was
tried.
so good.
I mean, honestly,
how can you guys be talking about chicken right now when I just revealed a fucking family BDSM party? That
it's all connected to your fucking aversions.
Yeah.
You think so? You think that's why I don't like meat on the bone? Because
it may or may not be connected, but everything you dislike, Ben and I highly enjoy.
But I'm just telling you, like, can you blame me if those are your formative stripper experiences? Would you still want to go to strip clubs and shit?
I honestly cannot even think of my mom doing something like that. But my dad, he tried to sneak me into the Lusty Lady when I was like 13 because he had a friend who died. So he took his son there when he was 18. And I was a big fuck all dumpy looking kid. I was a scared little kid though. I was 13. He was like, just walk right in, put some quarters in and look at the buttholes. I'm like, no, Dad, I'm scared. So he left me out on like the street corner while he went in with his friend's son. And I don't know, they probably masturbated or something. That's what you do at the place. And then ever since then, he's taken me to strip clubs and stuff. He enjoys that sort of thing. It's like a family lineage, but that's my dad, right? It's different when it's your pop versus your fucking mom and your uncle with the banana hammock slamming the fucking worm into your dream cycle. That's not cool. The Freddy Krueger of fucking penises over here sneaking in your nightmares. That's not cool.
Beware of the giant worm, dude. Oh my god, dude, it's burned into my memory, dude. How can I not fucking associate strippers with that? Help me with some Zen shit.
I tell you how, all right?
Because let me just give you how bad this is.
Yeah.
If I'm not obliterated drunk, which the last time I was in a strip club, I think it was at the New Orleans meetup. and I was drunk. So I'm okay if I'm super obliterated, but if I'm not totally drunk or totally inebriated walking in, I walk in and it's the giant worm, dude. It's everywhere.
I'll tell you what we're gonna do. Next time we do a meetup or something, we're gonna do a special private show, the Clockwork Orgy. And we're going to lock your fucking head in, tape your eyelids open, and we're going to have so much crazy orgy shit going on in front of you that you can't help but get a boner every time you see a stripper here on out. It's going to erase everything that ever happened with Uncle fucking Stinkworm and your mom buying you the peaches slice of pizza.
Uncle Stinkworm.
I'm saying, man, you've been ruined. It's time to de-ruin you. We got to rebuild. There's a foundation there, Paul.
I don't
foundation
know if I
for
can
a boner
at this point, dude. I think I just may not like strippers.
Nah, we're about to turn you into RoboCock. You'll be able to get a boner on demand.
Aren't strip clubs in general kind of weird places to get boners, though? Because it's a bunch of other sweaty ass dudes with boners in there.
See, that's why you go to the good strip clubs where they have like buffets or like a steakhouse strip club. Because then it's like people are too busy eating their Chinese food and or steaks to care about your boner.
I just see the worm on my plate, dude. The fucking giant worm on my plate. There were strippers.
We got to take you to the quality spots, Paul. You need to be saved. You can't live your life like this with a worm itching through your fucking brain. That's not cool. The
worm is eating me alive, Billy. Like, how do I get rid of the worm?